What's up and welcome back to another video, my fellow cloud chasers. It's been a minute. Been putting a lot of things in motion, focusing on building a foundation. This is just one of many, guys. One of many. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. This video is an outline of some methods as well as awareness of the habit of putting deodorant on, and not even deodorant, because you could call many things deodorant, which would be to deal with the bacteria buildup and that we smell, the must that people get. So this video is an outline to bring awareness as well as some natural methods to combat these issues naturally and effectively. Stay tuned. So, you want a natural source of deodorant. Why choose a natural source of deodorant? Well, first off, anybody who wants to utilize a natural source of deodorant is because they're aware to some degree of the chemicals within these deodorants. One of them being aluminum. Aluminum is a very toxic metal when it's accumulated in high doses or high amounts within the body. Now this takes time, and there's all kinds of sources that we get it from the pans that's coated with aluminum, and when you heat them up it leaches into the food, in the air, the soil that certain produce is grown in. It's a lot of factors, but being aware that it's in the personal products such as deodorant, shampoo, and other items that we buy and put into our body, onto our body, is of grand importance, because being aware of that, we can eliminate a source of aluminum right there. Well, why would anybody want to eliminate aluminum? If there's no problem, don't fix it. Somebody told me that yesterday. If there's not a problem, don't fix it. Or if it's not broke, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, it's not broke right now. Your car is still running, but you hear it, it needs an oil change. You hear it shaking and stuff, but it's good right now. Your body's good now, but accumulating these things will eventually break down the body. Now, things associated with aluminum is diseases associated with aluminum. Abundance of it is Alzheimer's and dementia, which is pretty much associated with the brain. Aluminum builds up within the cranium area, so that's why these diseases are associated with brain complications. So being aware of that, having a natural source of deodorant, is great for anybody that wants to, of course, not offend anybody, you know, and also because the deodorant is actually not deodorant, but these natural sources such that I'm gonna talk about, they they don't kill the good bacteria within the sweat gland. See, these deodorants, what they do is they mask. They create a film or film. They create a film around the gland and pretty much stop it from secreting its natural pheromones and other products that it creates, which is not good. It's like it's blocking it up. And then everything that's in that deodorant, the parabens, the synthetic perfumes and all that, the smell, all that is being absorbed into the body. All of that. Now, these natural sources that we'll talk about, they eliminate the bacteria that seems to that causes the offending odor, but at the same time, it doesn't, it neutralizes them. It doesn't kill them. It neutralizes them, and it doesn't harm the gland as a whole. You don't absorb any toxic chemicals, and the functioning of the gland continues to operate well. Cornstarch has a high salinity, so using this as the base of your recipe is very beneficial. Utilizing baking soda is also very beneficial because of its high alkalizing effect.
Excuse me, sorceress. My buddy Sage actually wanted to know the history of the tool.
So, when utilizing the lime or lemon in this fashion, you want to slice about a quarter of an inch and apply directly to the underarms. So in a nutshell, we, using deodorant, or this whole video was not to bash, wearing deodorant. If that's something that you do, it's not bad. It's just to bring awareness to the habit, because that's really what it is, a habit, Now, what I'm trying to bring awareness to is not the method of dealing with the problem, which could be, must, unwanted smell. It's not, it's about bringing a different method, a more conscious method, that will be beneficial, as far as health and financially. It's all in how you make it and what you make it. And for anybody that's messaged me and that I've talked to personally, I've had to put some things in perspective. I've been reading this book, The Power of Habit. It's kind of backwards for you guys. And his whole premise, you see three people. His whole premise is you have the cue, the routine, and then the reward. And in a nutshell, I've been solidifying my cues, routines, as well as rewards. So it's a process. So I've had to let go of certain things to sacrifice for that. So I am, I have been investing in YouTube, but I've been having to build my business extensively, and there's still other things that we must tend to, whether it be your mother and father, your children. It's other things that have to be watered daily as well. You can't put all your eggs in one basket, and in this scenario, all your water in one plant, because then the rest won't grow. What it can do for you. That's my willow plant, aka aspirin willow plant. A little side note: willow tree, taking the bark or the leaves, dry them out, and using it as a tea is a very powerful pain reliever. That's actually the willow tree and willow plant. That's what they synthesize aspirin and all these other Tylenol things from. It comes from the willow plant, willow tree. But back to the point. So you want natural deodorant. So the benefits of wearing natural deodorant is going to be, first and foremost, knowing the source of what you're putting on your body, which is what I'm trying to bring awareness to. It's not to bash in any way, shape, or form deodorant. It's just to bring awareness to what it is. It's a habit that's been given to us, and we do it because of because of what was given to us as a habit and what was instilled in us. These deodorants, they have a lot of byproducts and chemicals in it, and over time they accumulate within the body, and they might not directly hurt you, but they will accumulate, and they could create an imbalance within the body. So what I'm trying to do is bring awareness to the methods that we use and bring a more wholesome and conscious, natural approach to the subject, which is the methods that I outline in this video. Now, these methods are, of course, natural and abundant, cheap, and more importantly, conscious. That's really what it is. When you make your own deodorant, when you make your own toothpaste, when you make anything, there's a profound sense of enjoyment and gratitude. Something that can't be gotten from something that you buy. Now let me rephrase that. You can have gratitude from the things you buy. We all buy items because we can't make everything. But as I'm sure everybody knows, when you make your own things, there's more connection to it, which is what I want to bring awareness to, and more importantly, teach people to employ during these times of need. Because it might not be a big need to most people, and honestly probably nobody's really thought about why they should utilize a natural source of deodorant. But once we become conscious of the fact that they have a plethora of byproducts, heavy metals, etc., we'll see that we want to transition to a more wholesome approach, especially to the things that we're putting into our body. So again, guys, it's just about bringing awareness to you and me, because when I'm teaching and I'm expressing and sharing this with people, I'm also learning. It's helping me. So stay tuned, and let's keep growing. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep becoming conscious, and let's keep learning new methods.